guys, we're back again, and this video has totally been pre-recorded, so I'm right now enjoying a vacation, but I made sure to pre-film this because I really wanted to not be a flake anymore because I'm flaky. I've been flaky AF. But I'm back and I'm gonna vlog my trip, so I'm gonna be showing you everything I'm experienced, but in the meantime I'm gonna show you how to do this glowy look. And if you go over to the blog, I have like a skincare menu that you can bits and pieces that you can get, so you can get a glowier skin from within. And you know, having a healthy skin is really important when you want that glowy effect. But my skin is actually pretty glowy because I treat it really well, but at the same time I have a lot of acne, so I'm gonna show how to cover it and glow at the same time, which can be a little bit hard to do. But so yes, if you want to see how I did this, please keep on watching. So my skin has been breaking out a lot, so I'm gonna do a glowy tutorial, but I'm still gonna want to cover all that shit up. So yeah, wish me luck. So if you have like a clear complexion, I hate you first. And secondly, you can for sure use something more lightweight, because the more lightweight it is, the more your inner glow will show. So I'm gonna start with the Pixi Flawless Beauty Primer. And I've used this in the last video, last tutorial, which was the cherry tutorial. And this is kind of pinky, has a little shimmer, I guess. But once you put it on the screen, you can't see the color, and it gives a nice pretty glow. And then I'm gonna use my Always Love Arborian BB cream, and this gives a very cute, it's not very glowy, but it lets your skin shine through, which is great. But I'm gonna also add a little bit of the Caudalie Vino Perfect BB cream in the shade Light. And I would actually use this all the way if this wasn't too dark for me, but if I add just a little bit, I think we're gonna be okay. So I do like the radiance in the Caudalie one. I wish the shade was just a little bit lighter, but it's a good summer shade for me. I just haven't gone to the beach yet because I barely graduated, so I haven't had much time to actually go to the beach. But I will now. Actually, we still haven't packed. It's like 2 a.m. and we have a flight tomorrow morning so we're going to New York as a layover and then Mexico. But we still haven't packed, and I'm here filming a video for you. So that's commitment, guys, because I love you. And because I'm lazy, because I could have done this sooner. And I'm gonna use the By Terry Touch Velouté, what is it called? Highlighting concealer brush. And this is like one of those highlighting brushes. And oh my god, the formula of this, and the shade is also perfect, but the formula of this, you guys. I mean, I don't know if I like to use the brush. Sometimes I just like to squeeze the product out onto my finger and just dab it. But the formula is just, honestly, sometimes this is not, it doesn't have a lot of coverage because it's highlighting, but it's just, the light reflects off of it, and it just makes such a difference, I swear. I mean, it's almost like I'm good now. I'm good. I don't need more, but if I do need a little bit more, I usually pair this up with the By Terry Terribly Densalist Concealer in the shade Fair. This is a bit more high coverage, but also not really, I mean, I wouldn't use this after a night out, but I do like to pair these two up when I need a little glow. And I've been sleeping well. Okay, so I'm gonna do my Evan Green Concealer and go over those blemishes. And lately, this has been a very time-consuming thing because they are just so many. So as a base for my eyes, I'm gonna start by using the Laura Mercier Caviar Stick Eye Color in the shade Copper. And this is pretty shiny, so I'm gonna go for the glow in the eyes as well. So this is gonna be our base. And this glides on so effortlessly, and it's so buttery. I mean, and I'm just gonna buff that out a little bit. So I'm gonna use Makeup Geek's Frappe and just slightly go over this in the crease. And now I'm gonna use the Makeup Geek shade Homecoming, which has a little shimmer, and I'm just gonna do that a little bit in the center, just to tone the gold down a little bit here, so we have, you know, kind of a gradient thing going on. I'm gonna go with Frappe again, and now just a little bit on my lower lash line. So now I'm gonna get into my Inglot pigments. So I'm using 118 and 115, and I'm gonna use the 115 first, which is like a peachy kind of duochrome color with a little bit of golden in it, and then just go here in the corner kind of the eye, just giving an opening. And you can't let it bleed to the lower lash line as well. But after that, I'm still gonna go into the 118 just to give my inner corners a little bit of glow. So I'm gonna go in actually with my finger. I'm gonna go in with my pinky finger, and this pigment is kind of a beigey, goldeny thing, but kind of cold. So I'm gonna just go mark my inner corner. Oh my god, can you see that? I'm gonna bleed that out a little bit onto the lower lash line as well, and then smoke it a lot. On the lashes, I'm gonna do the same thing I always do, which is my 3-step system. And first I'm gonna use the Jane Iredale Pure Lash, and I do this 3-step thing. If you've seen in my videos, you know that I do this because my lashes are actually quite flat, and I like to push them to the limit. And these, I've tried a lot of lash products over the years, but these were the ones that I've bought again and again and again because they work. And you know, 3 products on your lashes may seem like a lot, but they do the work. While I'm letting that dry a little bit and thicken a little bit, I'm gonna do my brows, and I'm gonna use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Tinted Brow Gel in the shade Granite, as I always do because it's great and it's just my shade, and it's not too heavy, not too light, it's just perfect. I found it by accident, but I'm never letting it go. So I let that be. I'm gonna go over my pimple concealer. It has the green stuff right now. I'm gonna go in with my OCC Skin Conceal. This has been repotted, but this is the OCC Skin Conceal in the shade YO. So I'm gonna dip my beauty blender on there and just go over. This is really light, which I love, because if you're really fair skin like me, this is even lighter than I am, I think, but I love it because it just works, and it has amazing coverage. It's a little bit on the drier side, but that just means that if you really, you know, work your canvas well, I mean, if you hydrate beforehand and everything, it just means that it will stay for longer. And this has been the concealer that lasts the most for me. Okay, so now I'm gonna cut my lashes. I like to do this, I do this, and like cup them so they gain a little bit of form. And I'm gonna go in with my mascara, which is the one and only Telescopic by L'Oreal. And this is my favorite mascara ever. It's a little, you know, it's a little demanding, so it's maybe not an everyday type of mascara. If you're feeling like lazy, this is not your mascara, but it will pull your lashes to the maximum. Baby face. I actually look like a baby doll right now. I'm loving it. Okay, so I'm gonna let that dry in a little bit again, and I'm gonna go in with my powder. So I'm gonna use the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Palette. Love the shit out of this. It's my most glowy powder, and I definitely I was worried that it was gonna be a little bit too dark for me, and this one is. I use this kind of like a bronzer, but these two mixed up are so lovely, and they're not like a glow in your face. They're more like airbrushing you. And I love it. I'm gonna cut my lashes again before I do my top coat. And my top coat is forever the Cellular Little Black Primer. I find that it works a lot better as a top coat than as a primer because it really seals in that curve. It's very like waxy. So I'm gonna do my blush right now. I'm gonna use the Burberry Earthy Blush, the Light Glow Natural Blush. And this is completely matte, but somehow, I've talked about this on my favorites, somehow, even though it's matte, it gives a very glowy feeling to the skin. I don't know what it is, but I love this blush. And it's a great option if you have like acne here, because you don't want to shed too much light onto your acne because it can appear even more bumpy than it actually is. So a matte blush that actually looks glowy is heaven. This is very light. You can be very heavy-handed with this blush because it's very light, but it still gives you like a really glowy, healthy feeling. I don't know. On my eyes, I actually forgot, I wanted to use this Viva Soft Kohl eyeliner in the shade Carnat. And it's a nude lipstick. It's a nude eyeliner, and I'm gonna use it on my lower lash line, the waterline, because it makes eyes just pop like crazy. Anyway, for highlighter, I'm gonna use the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector, the pressed one in the shade Opal. And I'm gonna use this Viva pointed brush, which is the 114. Dipping it up there. This is pretty pigmented, so be careful. But yeah, I'm gonna glow that bitch. Can you see this? So now you can see there's a Viva eyeliner at play here. And for lipstick, as a final step, I'm gonna use the Tarte. I've got this mini Tarte in one of those Sephora kits. And this is Park Ave Princess. And it's a really sheer, really beautiful nude. And last time, copy my lashes. Guys. Finally, as a last step, I'm gonna use a mist, and this is Max Fix Plus. It's really good because it's not oily, but it gives you that plump skin effect. And if you overdo it on a powder ever, this is really good to tone the powder down. Oh, this feels really good, especially in the summer. I could do this all day, but yes, we're done. This is your glowy look. So guys, this is your glowy skin tutorial. Glowy skin and glowy eyes and glowy lips and glowy everything. I am all about that glow, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm looking pretty darn good. I'm gonna have to take this all off in like 10 minutes because I have to go to bed. I actually have to pack first, but yeah. Anyway, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to go over to the blog. I'm gonna link it down below. Also put it up here so you can see the menu I created for you to get glower skin from within. Glow your skin from within. Subscribe to the channel for more, definitely. And follow me on Twitter, Snapchat, Facebook, and Instagram. I'm all over the place. And yes, so